Welcome back to FIFA 19. The journey so far.
What is this track?
Alex was
sounds
interviewed
familiar.
on his choice of charity by the creepy guy who interviewed him earlier on in the journey. It's the happy track from Persona 5, by the way.
Ah, okay.
Fair.
Danny and the rest of Cardiff City got to hear his terrible acting from the Fish and Chips radio.
Oh, come on,
Again,
he
that
wasn't
was
that
apparently
bad.
his live stream.
The pair, as expected, waltzed their way for the next set of Champions League group stage matches.
Is that Corder I'm hearing?
And Michael showed Danny his potential new house more fitting a Premier League striker. Life was going great, right? Well, first off, Danny got a text from his sore loser of a brother promising that the return fixture between the two would be his.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Meanwhile, Ringo and Michael were not getting on, with Ringo questioning whether Michael was really doing the house deal strictly for Danny's benefit, and Michael wondering if the money for the house was there.
He's freeze frame.
Oh god, they're both guilty,
And to
aren't
top
they?
it all off, after finding out his FUT score and ringing Alex to tell him about it, he was rudely told by one of his brand people to piss off. All in all, things could be going better.
Also, what was this second track?
Another Persona 5 track, but this time it's the one when he plays during some more tense scenes.
Okay.
It's a track I really like.
Alright, this is who we're gonna go for next.
Once again, it's recommended that you go play as Kim. Seriously, does the game like want
Does
to
the game want you, yeah, it wants you to finish Kim's story as soon as possible.
No. It keeps going all over the place after that, but I was like, okay, fine. Play as Kim and play against my own country.
I really am trying to get what exactly is the idea behind the recommended stuff, because I assume that, that just is so that you get the best semblance of stuff going on, so that it feels like a story thing, but it keeps you guessing, what happened in this other campaign. But no, weirdly enough, it seems to be mainly either Kim or Alex. Never have I seen it recommend Danny, and it's weird with it too.
There's someone called Tubes. Okay.
Cute. Alright, Dwibs, ready to kick England's rear end?
Well, first, let's update the wardrobe, I guess.
Yeah.
White T-shirt. It's a tad
Very
generic, Joe.
plain,
Dwibs.
yeah.
Well, it kind of fits Kim's personality, so
Damn.
Dang, wow, ouch.
she gets better, though.
I guess you're not really a fan
And
at the
plain
moment.
jeans. Oh my god.
Jesus. I guess you're not that much a fan at the moment.
She gets better.
So what haircut do you choose? Frosty Tips? No, she's not Guy Fieri, come on.
Nah, I'm just going to go back to the classic style.
One last trip to Flavor Town.
And also just change the kit around a little bit. There we go.
Wrist?
Oh, fingerless gloves?
Gloves, and
Gloves,
tape,
right?
What, is this
yes,
like home
red-
improvement?
Yeah, red and blue, because so red, white, and blue.
Yes, you can put gloves over them. Huh.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of make the tape a bit pointless, but whatever. Training time!
Alright then.
But yeah, it seems like in regards to Alex, we're relatively close to the end of her story, unless they're gonna start
Kim.
inching it very closely. Yeah, Kim.
Oh, Shovel Knight.
No, it's Silver Surfer track.
Fuck. You're right.
I was about to say it's a little too pitchy to be Shovel Knight.
I got confused because it just sounds like that awesome. But again, remember, it's also the same composer who did also Bionic Commando. So that makes sense.
Put on a clinic. Awesome.
You get a gold star.
What's like
Oh,
a
nice. Okay, now let's see what else I got to do here before I get on the plane to Paris. Check our social media standing. So where do you reckon Kim Hunter will end up? UCLA, Berkeley, or Stanford? Yeah, a minor running plot is basically what's Kim gonna do for her education.
Yeah, we mentioned that at the beginning, I think, at least at Tokyo.
Somewhere over the Atlantic.
What an idiot.
What is this girl?
Megan Rapinoe tagged you in the post.
Popular.
That's nice. Rookie's all tuckered out. Zzz, real Kim Hunter.
So they're all picking on her?
Aw, you got my good side. Could have shopped out the drool though.
Nice.
I guess it's them just picking on the rookie, I guess.
I think you're doing alright so far.
Well, I mean, I figured maybe just have Kim be your player. Play it cool.
I love Wi-Fi on the plane.
What's up?
Ugh, school. I had to take half my exams.
Is
Oh
it a
no,
secret lead
school, that's right!
The major twist will be this is a lead in to one of the Final Destination movies. It's the same plane.
Maybe.
But my dad wants me to take the one in Berkeley. He thinks the film and media program.
Is it weird that she's worrying about school while she's in the middle of dealing for the World Cup?
But you know, it's so different.
Don't you see, Joe, we need conflict.
That weren't around when I was coming up.
I guess it just feels a bit shoehorned. I guess I can see why Dwibs finds Kim's story a bit bland.
It's not bad. It's just
Like I said, it feels...
again.
Oh my god, the music went super ominous.
Jesus. I get what you mean, though, Dwibs. It feels a bit superficial with how it feels like they're forcing a circle into a square peg with that old school plot, seeing as how Kim doesn't really bring it up as much, and it seems like her story has another conflict about Alex not really paying mind to
the
her.
other Alex in my life. Also, Jova, you say that, but the last time it happened, the mailbox was invented, so who knows?
Hashtag
Stories
sleeping
with-
on a jet plane.
What a weird
Yes, sure.
hashtag. But stories
Or
like
leave
this
real
always...
Kim Hunter alone.
Hold on,
Dwibs.
let's hear her speak.
Stories like this, like with young celebrities and the like, always shoehorn in school responsibilities. So it's
Yeah.
it's just a thing.
I guess the weird thing is, like, well, you'd think the focus would be more on her worried about Alex, seeing as how, remember, the last interaction we've seen in her story with Alex is him apparently not being that good a person, but that's never, well, that hasn't been brought up again.
Oh, what is this? In the hotel corridor? Seriously?
We're playing hotel football.
I'm sure the hotel
Okay.
I'm sure the hotel managers will be so okay
Okay,
with this.
it's weird that there's no cutscene lead into this, of all things. Like, maybe explain why they're all of a sudden deciding to do it hotel style.
Like, aren't there other people staying here?
Yes, there are.
I'm
Especially
guessing-
especially like on the floor
I'm
of
guessing,
the
I'm guessing these
underwear.
hotels are rented out to the entirety of the team, and they take up all.
I mean, usually whenever a team goes to a hotel, it's not like they have the entire hotel to
Putting on
themselves.
the train.
They rented an entire
Also-
floor, perhaps.
Also, Dwibs, what was that music track?
So it all comes down to this.
It was in the
Throw
game.
garbage hoop.
Yeah.
Oh, huh.
Like it,
Tied
though.
up at 36
Yeah, I
feet.
like it.
Hunter steps up for the win.
Pressure's getting to her. Yes! Come on.
Who's that?
Oh, it's Daddy-O.
Yeah.
Harold, Kim around?
Dad.
What is he Alex Morgan's dad now?
What?
All day.
No, not really.
Imagine.
She said dad, and I thought that, for a second I thought that's what they were doing.
Speaking of which, your brother Colt should make it for the knockout rounds.
Oh, so is Alex now on better terms with the family since he called, apparently?
Again, that's something that the game will fill in later on.
Again, I guess it's just weird that we don't see any
not just
development
alone.
between her and Alex in her own story.
It's more of a case of the game story has a bad sense of pacing.
You're still learning. You're still finding your way.
I just want to show
Don't
people what I
lose
can
your
do.
way.
You will.
Yeah, man.
It's never been my strong suit.
So, made your decision yet?
College?
Is there
But hang on, one minute you say being
Yeah.
patient, and I like, by the way, have you made your mind up
I've been
about
thinking
college?
it a lot,
Okay,
obviously.
yeah.
Berkeley looks amazing.
Couldn't agree more.
But I was thinking, more wondering, I guess, what if I went pro? I was talking with Alex the other day, and she was saying there's tons
Pro?
of opportunities.
Where? What, that Seattle thing? I don't even think they were serious, Kim.
They wouldn't have talked to us if they didn't mean it.
They was just throwing a hat in early so they'd be top of your mind when you finish college. They aren't expecting you to
What's
entertain
wrong with
it,
her going
but they want you
pro?
to. You have to remember that this tournament isn't the be-all and end-all.
I have to go to my meeting now.
I guess.
Quality family spending time.
Weird. You'd think he would be more supportive unless he knows something that she doesn't in regards to
I
this.
guess maybe he's panicking. Maybe that was the reason. Part of the reason his career ended. He remember his career ended because he was too impatient to get back from injury, and it ended up making it worse, and he had to retire.
Sure, yeah, but that was an injury. In her case, like, well, I mean, she is literally going while the iron is hot here and there, and like, well, I mean, shouldn't she be shooting for pro eventually or whatnot?
Like, isn't that the whole point of...
Oh, I know this one. You can watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, isn't that the whole point of these tournaments for the younger players anyway?
I mean, considering how she was
Well, I
literally...
mean, this isn't for the younger. This isn't just for the younger players.
I mean, considering how she was literally on the track to, like, getting in the World Cup and all things, I wouldn't say she's completely naive for expecting to go pro, seeing as how getting on the World Cup team is not just some easy feat.
Nice job.
That usually means that you do have a shot at going places.
Alright, well, move on. Because we got a match to do.
Again, it's just like...
Unfortunately, it's against England, my country.
Woo!
Shiri sounds happy.
Can't imagine why.
Because she's not. She's Welsh. She's not English. She doesn't care.
But you're both British.
If it were deciding who would be Wales's opponents in a tournament, she wouldn't care if they ripped each other to pieces. That'd be so the winners would be more tired.
We are the United States women's national team. The defending world.
Yeah, that's right, because we won the last one.
That means that every other team in this tournament will be trying to take us down. But we're not going to let that happen. We are going to be more focused and more committed than any other team.
Doesn't
I
matter.
like how I heard what...
Go on.
I like how I hear what sounds like laughing, but nobody's mouths are moving.
Yeah.
It's community of screen, Shiri.
Today is our statement of intent. Hunter, manager wants you on standby.
So yeah, Kim's gonna be a sub.
For tired legs. You got this, ladies.
Oh yeah, let's kick the English butts to the curb.
Can I switch to playing as England
No.
instead?
No, you can't. It's more hilarious this way.
Yes. Go on,
Well, I
Dwibs.
don't want to play against England.
Go on, Dwibs. Do your usual thing of making a mockery of the
Chop
opposing
everyone's
team.
legs and score 9-0.
This will be the one time he doesn't chop legs.
I'm playing against my home country.
Have fun.
We like quality here. Start chopping legs.
Well, this is intriguing, but I think justifiable.
You know the best thing, Dwibs? If you do chop the legs,
Press
then
the
you're hurting your
put
other
it to put it to bed. It's
Hey,
okay.
Dwibs, you want to know the great thing? If you do chop legs, you're hurting your own team. If you don't chop legs, then congrats. You're making America look like they have more tact than your own teams do over in Britain. So it's a win-win.
Well,
true.
Well, the USA are winning 2-0 as Kim's coming on anyway, so...
Yep.
Well, it's a group stage game, not a knockout game, so... Even after this, England still have a chance of getting through.
Yeah, but given how it's Kim's story, we all know America's gonna win the World Cup anyway.
Hunter.
And since we're only joining in 2/3 of the game, there will be no
Might
edits.
as well. Also, interesting that the labeling on the top left corner is actually colored a bit different. I guess to reflect the fact that it is a different, type of championship. Yeah.
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking.
Oh, go Kim.
Here's a chance to go down the outside.
No, that's Alex Morgan. Blue's Alex Morgan, the yellow is Kim.
Ah.
Ooh.
Surely.
Done.
Another goal for the USA, and it is Kim Hunter.
Well, can you believe it? The teenager makes her mark on the international stage.
Well, that's put them
Why are you sounding happy? You're both English.
Because they're commentators.
They need to be impartial, actually.
Yeah.
Let's see the replay now.
USA! You know, this game is actually looking pretty
USA
neat
ready
here.
to make a switch. I don't think we expected this. Such a one-sided affair, but
Oh!
Apparently, one of the commentators, Alan Smith, who was born in Hollywood.
Here's Taylor.
Huh.
Huh.
Here's
Hollywood, England.
Oh.
Hollywood is actually the name of a village in Worcestershire.
Go figure.
Until that defender acted very promptly and decisively.
Wow.
Wow.
Well stuck out a foot and cut off the pass. The throw for the USA.
I don't know, Dwibs. England don't seem to be doing that good this game.
I wonder how.
Well, I mean, Dwibs, it's like you said in the previous games. It's their fault for sucking so much.
True. I mean, around this point, our women's team wasn't doing all that hot.
Footballer. When I was growing up, his name was resonating around the football world. And of course, Alex Hunter, he's coping okay.
Oh, Alex Hunter is coping? Oh, snap, the grandpa died, didn't he?
Damn it, spoilery story. Seriously, okay, who decided
Actually, guys, no.
Okay, then
but
what?
Whatever, even if it didn't happen, again, I have to question the actual, decision in how the story beats actually were paced. I don't think it worked.
I do think that the way they should have programmed it was like, well, if you haven't done a certain thing in someone else's story, they could have maybe edited the scenes to, not be as spoilery.
To be fair, Joe, in that case, you will actually lose stuff. No, I do believe the better idea would be instead the better.
Yes.
What, Dwibs?
I think that might have.
Well, that will go down as an
Might have
Yes,
what?
an own goal.
question about that. Always feel sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's bad enough I have to play against my own country, but we score an own goal.
But again, the better idea would be instead to. Oh, hello.
She doesn't look too happy. But hey, look at the bright side, Millie. You scored on your own team.
Against her own team.
Again, the better idea would be instead the suggestion mark actually be given more to Danny and Alex, before reaching a certain point with him, especially if he jumps so ahead on the timeline.
Yeah,
I don't get why suggesting to go to her for story beats that happen way later after.
Again, maybe they're intending you to hear these things and wonder, I wonder what happened. But again, saying that Alex is coping really, well, that kind of spoils us that something bad's going to happen. And yeah, you could argue that it was obvious something bad would have to happen to teach him humility. But it's weird how Kim doesn't even mention what's going on there in the cutscenes if they mention it here in the game
She
here
wants
and
to
there.
keep it private.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, there's no reference to it whatsoever. And like I said, if Alex has changed his mentality since apparently now he's actually calling his family, I feel like that's something that should have been reflected better in Kim's story here. Like, okay, think about like how the Sonic Adventure game does it, with each character's campaign here and there. Yes, you do sometimes get repetition of cutscenes, but a lot of those cutscenes are different based off of which character's perspective you're playing them from. Like, I feel like, and you know what I mean? Well, this game itself even did it before, like that point where, Alex is calling Danny right before Danny is about to, talk to the agent and whatnot. Alex warns him again about Michael. Like, and
Well, again, the The gaps will be filled.
Obviously.
Well, they're filled.
Well, it's like I said, though. It's just that the storytelling in this game sadly feels a bit weird. Not necessarily weak. I still need to see it through and through. But in regards to how they tie the stories together, it's weird so far.
And yeah, we've lost.
I don't know. I don't know about you, Tia. Did it feel like Dwibs was holding back a bit this match?
Nah, no, I don't think so. Remember, it's one where Kim had to start from like 2/3 into the game, and I get the idea of being a story important match. The difficulty was rigged to be a bit higher, kind of like we noted in the previous game.
Anyway, you got green on all of them.
Let's move on and never speak of this again.
Actually, speaking of Sonic Adventure 1, Joe, that reminds me, is there ever been confirmed that canonicity on who actually defeats Chaos Form 4? Since you can do that with both Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
Basically, it's Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles together, canonically.
Alright, guys, interview time.
Okay. Oh, still with Creepy Guy.
Oh, now she's 17.
How did that feel?
No, that smile. Oh.
I mean, I was geeking out a little bit at first. The crowd, the show. I mean, I'm on the same squad as Megan Rapinoe. She had me singing Born in the USA for weeks after that goal against Colombia. It drove my dad nuts.
That was a weird pause.
When you score and the team wins. It was a dream.
It was a
first game.
dream.
I couldn't have wished for better.
Now, given how big an occasion this is for you, is there a special someone back home you want to say hello to?
Well, where the hell did that come from?
We're really doing this again?
I'm here to talk about fucking football. Oh, okay.
Seriously? Is that a real
Is this guy just trying to get a date with her? Because it's always with her that he gives these awkward questions.
Antoine Griezmann that question?
I don't get who she is.
Oh, now that's all the time we have.
Piece of shit.
Seriously,
You're
is
fired.
Is this guy just trying to get a date with her or something? Because it seems to be exclusive.
She's 17 and he sounds like he's in his mid-30s.
It seems to be exclusively her that he asks these weird questions. What the hell?
Okay. Don't worry. They don't do anything like that. But the implications are still a bit creepy.
If I knew that, Dwibs, I would have asked you to edit in a clip from that Canadian.
Or at the very most weird.
You were saying to
I would have asked you to edit in that clip from that Canadian commercial of a woman gifting to her granddaughter again. It's a rape whistle.
All right.
Seriously, where the hell did that come from? Do you want to say, yeah, seriously, one minute, he's doing all the usual stuff, like, how was your first game? What was your favourite part of the match? Oh, by the way, do you want to say hello to anybody?
By the way, how's your sex life?
As if he was in the freaking Price is Right or something.
It feels like a pickup line, or like an awkward way of asking if she's single. Christ almighty.
No, don't worry. Okay, as far as I can remember, this is the last creepy thing the reporter does.
Creepy report. Oh, I guess he really was fired then.
Anyway, he's not fired. He just cuts out the creepiness.
Huh. Maybe his manager told him to cut it out.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, we'll see you next part where Kim takes him to court for inappropriate conduct, or at the very most, we'll just continue on with the journey.
All right.
See ya.
See you then.
See ya.